what is going on? I figured I'd do something different and start up here. So usually I'm up there, right? But now, I'm over say, sup, Moon? What's up, Moon? But now I'm over here. So I figured, you know what? We're gonna do this then. Do something different. Let's go down this way. Fuck it. I think it's a little walkway. We got the nice light coming from the clouds. Or from the sun. What the fuck, bro? From the moon. Great, man. So how's you guys' day, huh? I'm all ears. Huh, man. Oh, you weren't done? Alright, hold up. Alright, yeah, sounds like a good day. Imagine you just didn't even say anything. You're just like... I'm like, yeah. It's like... I always say this, bro, but it's like Dora. You ever watched Dora as a kid? She'd be like, what's your favorite part of the trip? And I would just always say some random shit like... You know, as a kid, you're just funny. You just say stupid fucking shit. So I was all like, when you slap Boots in the face. Some shit. And then, I like that part too. What the fuck is that? You see that blue thing right there in the sky? I think that's the light coming from the casino. I don't know, that's cool. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. I was gonna start the video up here and probably end up walking by the street. I don't know, I just felt like I needed to walk. I just got done with work. And with work, we're just standing in one place, you know what I mean? It's not like you're moving around a lot. Like you are, it depends what you're doing. But like today, I was just standing there doing the same thing over and over again, just packing some boxes. Because I work for Suja, it's called. They make pressed juices, so I'm putting it all in the box. And it's all coming down the conveyor belt. I'm getting all the boxes, putting it in this one bigger box, and just, you know, same shit. It's funny. Bro, if you were to look at me, he'd be like, dude, that guy's tweaking, man. He's like, what is he on? I'm like, boom, 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 all quick with it. Because then I'm breathing. When you just breathe, right? You allow for the flow to take in. So by breathing, I was connecting to flow. I was allowing for, like, the higher me to flow through, if you will. And I was just breathing, feeling my heart. And then pure awareness, pure focus with the now. So I was just like, I was doing cool tricks too, bro. It was crazy. I was impressing myself. Like I would throw the box, because they're little boxes like this. I would throw the box real quick to my right hand and catch it, spin it, and then like if people, I was like, oh, did you see that? No one saw it. No one saw that. All right. This is so funny, bro. I impress myself sometimes. And that's in the most non-egotistical way. That's just self-love, you know what I mean? Like, if you do you ever catch yourself making yourself laugh? Or like, you're like, you know what I mean? That's good. Like, and usually means that you are funny too, not even just to yourself. But it also means you have a good amount of self-confidence, which is a magnetic thing. So good shit. But no, anyways, to the video point of this video, it's just to stop doing the same thing over and over again. That's literally insanity, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. You know, like, we're not insane. We're just awake in an insane world. You know, and for that reason, they will call you crazy, but you're not crazy. You're just aware, and you're gifted with this awareness. Because not a lot of people are aware of this stuff, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, have you ever realized that people, or even you, are doing the same thing every day and then wonder why nothing's changing? It's like, look around, what are you doing? That's the trap, the loop. That's the cosmic return of your own life. Because you keep playing the same role, you're playing the same part, you know, speaking the same lines, feeling the same things, reacting the same way. And deep down, you know it's not working. The soul, or you, that's why you can get sad. Because you really... And Jim Carrey said this shit, man. He woke as fuck. He said, when depression is your body, your avatar telling you it's tired of playing that part. And it's true. Because once you start doing different, once you stop doing the same thing over and over again, playing the same part, you feel liberated, you feel free. You allow for yourself to meet yourself at a higher level, at a deeper level. Because you just attached and identified with this version of you that just keeps doing the same thing over and over again, thinking that that's all there is and that's all you are. But nope. And then you see through that illusion, and then bada bing, bada boom, you feel better. You've reconnected to your true self, doing something new. You know what I mean? Insanity isn't just a mental concept. It's a energetic stagnation. It's being so addicted to the familiar, to what's safe, if you will. But remember, if it's safe, doesn't mean it's good. You know, that you're gonna react the same way, and deep down, you gotta. There comes a point where you have to be, all right. You know what? I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm done. Like like I was saying, it's energetic stagnation. You know, it's being so addicted to the familiar. You can't do that, man. You can't be addicted to. Nope. See, like addiction's not just about drugs and food and whatever. It could be it could be doing the same thing over and over again. You're addicted to familiarity. You know, you'd rather stay miserable in what you know than risking evolving into something new because you're scared of the what ifs. But let me tell you, my friends, vulnerability is strength, never weakness. So you just do it, and then you're gonna be proud of yourself that you did it, instead of being like self-pity. You know what I mean? What's better, right? The first one. You know. You say you want change, but look at our patterns. You know. Are they aligning with our visions? You know what I mean? Or are they aligning with our fear? Because fear is an illusion. It's a choice. Because your habits are votes. They're votes for your timeline. You know, and every action you repeat is a signature on your reality contract, if you will. You know, and you just keep signing the same one. You're going to keep living the same day, feeling the same emotions, thinking the same thoughts, because you're not doing different. Every day is a new day. Every moment's a new moment. But it's just that you're creating the same reality with the same level of thinking. You can't do it with the same level of thinking, right? And that's where meditation comes in, like breathing. Because it raises your awareness. It allows for those thoughts that have been on loop, on autopilot, to come to the surface, you know? And then you can let go and see that, you know what? I want to think better thoughts. These don't serve me anymore, you know? You know. The truth is, you can't manifest a new version, a new reality of yourself while you're just worshiping your old limitations, you know what I mean? Believing it to be true. The universe doesn't move until you do. The universe speaks in the action, or the language of physicality. Action. You know, it sounds cliche, right? Actions speak louder than words, but it's true. My mom would always say that, and it's like, all right, but you know, our moms know. Our parents know sometimes, it just depends. You know what I mean? But a good parent knows. One that means well, of course. So just break the loop, break the cycle. Say no to the comfort zone, because comfort is truly a drug. Fuck that shit. Burn the character script. You don't need to know what's next. That's the ego wanting control and validation. You just need to stop doing what's dead, you know, what's not serving anymore. Because all that is now. That's all that's ever been. And if now looks like yesterday or the future, it's time to change your code, you know what I mean? Because it's all here right now. Bro, because as soon as I started my videos, I started to feel so much better. I don't even have time to be stressed. Unless I overhit my wax pen, I gotta quit that shit, honestly. I don't need it. I'm sitting here talking about how there's nothing outside of you that can raise your frequency. And it's like, yeah, dude, so stop fucking smoking so much. Maybe do some edibles, but all this shit's not necessary at the end of the day. Because you already are high. Shout out to that random thing in the sky. But, yeah. I just started to feel so much better, you know what I mean? Doing the things that I've been wanting to do. Right now, by me doing these videos, you know, pat your inner kid, you know, self-love to your inner kid. Because you've always had this vision, right, since you were a kid. Don't let your inner self, your inner younger, or even your younger self, your younger kid self down. Imagine you go back in time. Imagine a scene where you go back in time to your future, to your childhood self of him. So like me, it was a YouTube. Okay, look, to story time. 2009, I first got onto YouTube. Shout out Shane Dawson. I grew up watching Shane Dawson TV. He does skits. He's funny as fuck. And I would watch him, and then I just remember him vlogging and shit. And I'm like, bro, I've always wanted to do that. What the fuck? Or like, I was 9 years old. I said, damn, I've always wanted to. No, what'd I say? I've always wanted. No, that sounds fun. That looks fun. Like, I could see the energy or feel him, like being happy, you know, just all, whoa, enjoying life and shit, you know what I mean? Like, He was at the Apple store. This is the time the first iPad came out. That's a minute ago. So he was just at the Apple store, like, vlogging. And then I just remember thinking, like, damn, that'd be fun. Just, like, vlogging your life. Like, his vibes of having fun and like, optimism radiated off to me to where I felt that vibe. And it's like, bro, that sounds fun. I want that. I never knew what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted to make YouTube videos. Bro, if you go way back down, I have dude, apparently it says I have 1,000 videos. That's crazy. But if you go all the way down, if you could scroll it on the way, I don't know. My first videos were literally when I was fucking 12. So 2012, do the math, I was born 2000, so whatever year it is, I'll be that, you know. So 2012. It was 2011. So I was 11. And I'm sitting there, I made a fucking how to take care of a guinea pig. How to take care of a guinea pig. I did a little fucking tutorial. Another one, I did an unboxing video for a knife. And then another one, I have a bow and arrow video. I also did a review on this PS4 or some shit. Like, so I was like, because I'd always watch people do reviews or tutorials, right? So I was like, okay, maybe I could do that, right? I've also been told I could be a tech guy, reviewer, or channel. I could always start a different channel. But I don't know. I'm still gravitating towards doing what I'm doing right now. Like, a strong pulse. That's what I'm doing. But, so it's like, now that I'm doing these videos, finally acting on it, being the YouTuber version of me, it's like I'll envision me going back in time to my younger self, wanting, 9 years old, 10 years old, watching Shane Dawson TV, all that. Like, bro, you did it. Like, I imagine me getting the 1,000,000 subscribers plaque or even the 100,000 subscribers plaque, the first one you get, and just being like, bro, you made it. And then my younger self, like, who the fuck are you? I cussed when I was young. I'm you from the future. You made it, man. Just believe in yourself and do the YouTube videos. That's what matters. Alright? You know what I mean? That's a good feeling, right? You just pat yourself on the back and shit. So don't let your younger childhood self down that had this vision. Start it. No more waiting. Like, life just keeps flowing and going, We're here to create, not to settle. Fuck that. Once I started creating, I felt so much better. I feel so much better. I feel more alive. More blissful, more optimistic even, because I finally started. So all you have to do, that one thing that you're feeling, you don't know what to do, it's just to start. It's just to start. And once you do, you're going to thank yourself. Like I promise you.